Donald Trump literally in the last week has pardoned or he commuted the sentence of an American fraudster. Is that okay?
Fleecing of the American people by immigrants. It's just utterly unacceptable.
There is mass fleecing of the American people that is happening by Americans every single day.
I have another CNN panel for us to hop into, this time on Trump's immigration attacks, specifically on racial groups, and then some other MAGA failures as well. If you can, leave us a like on the video. It helps us out a ton. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers, and let's just get right to the takedown.
I think it is a fair question for innocent people, regardless of whether you are from a country that Donald Trump doesn't like or a religion that maybe he doesn't like, do you have the right to exist? Even when somebody who has the same characteristics as you does something bad. Is that okay?
Fleecing of the American people by immigrants. It's just utterly unacceptable. And it is a unique deal when people have been granted
you just said the mass fleecing of the American people by immigrants.
Yes.
There is mass fleecing of the American people that is happening by Americans every single day.
So we know for a fact migrants, documented and undocumented, commit more to the economy than they take out. They work at similar rates while paying taxes into programs that they'll never access, like Medicare and Social Security, and they commit crimes at a far lower rate than naturalized citizens. Literally, at what point is any of this fleecing? It should be continuously noted anytime these conversations about foreigners or people of color are had in general, they try to take these individual acts or these small scale acts or instances and make them about the entirety of the culture, and then use culture as the justification for the oppression that they want to put into this minority group. The reason that this is racist and why you can tell this is racist is they never do this for white people, right? It's never conversations about white culture when a white person shoots up a school. It's never a conversation about Christian culture when the Catholic priest or a Christian preacher essays a child, right? And that's because culture is just an avenue for them to hold prejudice on the grounds of race towards groups that they don't like.
This is really the latest panicked scapegoating because Trump is in real trouble in a lot of areas. He fell asleep 4 times during this meeting, by the way, which is raising even more questions about the energy level.
Having your ass kissed for hours could be a little boring.
And it's kind of funny that it happened because it further exposes how not a single one of these MAGA clowns actually believe a single thing they say, right? Biden would have done anything even kind of sort of close to resembling falling asleep, and MAGA Twitter was talking about it for 2 months straight, right? If Fox News was running it wall to wall for a week straight, MAGA would be exploding about how our president has dementia and this is an embarrassment on the national scale and we're going to be a third world country and Democrats are disgraced and blah, 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 blah. And now it's Trump falling asleep on camera. We all saw it. And MAGA members on the panel laugh when it's brought up. Not a single MAGA clown on Twitter is even discussing it. It's not viral. Fox News is only mentioning it to say the Democrats are lying and this and this. They've not ran a single segment showing it. Almost like they're pointing at Biden over this kind of stuff, which is just a convenient talking point.
There are 59 people who have committed fraud. There has been a lot of fraud in these pandemic era programs. 3,500 defendants charged, billions of dollars. Donald Trump literally in the last week has pardoned or he commuted the sentence of an American fraudster, $1.7 billion worth of fraud. So people who are white are defrauding folks, people who are black are defrauding folks, Americans, Somali Americans. Why is it that suddenly all Somali Americans don't deserve to be here because of individuals who committed crimes?
And again, as we can see here, never the same standard, and that's how you know that racism is driving it. 59 Somalis commit fraud. Well, we need to deport all Somalis and prevent their refuge here despite the humanitarian crisis going on in Somalia because of their culture and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, thousands of white people commit fraud during COVID with PPP loans and more, and MAGA doesn't bat an eye at it. They don't say anything about it. They're not trying to go after these people, let alone deporting them and not letting their culture back into the country. And that's because, again, the real motivating factor with this is that they hate Somalis. Somalis are brown. Somalis are foreign. It feeds into their bigotry. They want them gone. And this is just a justification, an avenue that they see to try it. There is no justification for this. And then turning an eye to it, or worse, supporting it, voting it into power, means you are racist too. And it's something I don't think I'll ever forgive, and I sure as hell won't ever forget.